Whitaker. Her name is synonymous. You hear it all over Harlem. She is a who's who of Harlem, especially for women in politics. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you
great.
for coming uptown.
Oh, no, thank you. I live here, so it's a beautiful thing to be a part of the community and to talk to someone like you. Tell us, you ran for district leader recently. Tell us how everything that went with that and all of that goes with the politics landscape of district leader.
So I am a proud Harlem resident for 40 years, so that means I'm 40 years old. Please have fun doing the math. I know I have those good Harlem genes, so it's pretty deceiving. But yes, I'm all about the empowerment of women and young girls. And so having been a fellow with the Obama administration and a former co-chair with Ready for Hillary, I thought I'd put what I learned in the field to the test. I decided to run for district leader. It was a very tight race. It was the first time in 22 years that there had been a race in my neighborhood in East Harlem. Shout out to El Barrio, where I was born and raised. But what it taught me was a great lesson, which is that we need to do more to educate those who are registered to vote and to do more to register new residents in Harlem and to get our young professionals up to speed on the importance of being engaged civically in our communities. It's not enough just to live here and to spend your money here or to get educated here or to work here. We also need to make sure that we're voting. Yes. Hashtag vote Harlem.
Yeah. And you brought up a point that so many people talked about tonight, which is getting young people involved in the political process and getting them civically engaged, but not just civically engaged, but being informed. How do we inform them about who is in their best interest to vote for, and how do we get them to understand that politics is local?
So in 2013, I started a group that's called Hashtag Vote Harlem, and it's all about making sure that we educate and engage voters. One of the things that's going to be kind of the deal breaker, or should I say the game changer, in 2016, in which there'll be 4 times for us to vote, April, June, September, November, is the fact that we actually have to get out the vote. There's a lot of people registered in Harlem who don't come out, and in other communities in terms of Democrats and others. There's a lot of people who don't realize the importance of coming out. So in my particular race last September for district leader, people didn't even realize that there was a district leader race. They didn't even know what a district leader was. So just so that you know, a district leader is a volunteer elected unpaid position. So if you're looking for your district leaders, state committee people, and others, there's a lot of people who do work for our communities every day as volunteers in the political arena. It's very important that we understand the roles that they play and how important it is that we come out and vote every time that we're called to. Because in places like Harlem, when things happen, people often complain, why don't we have the resources that we need in terms of education or social services? And many times because we didn't come out to the polls to vote and make sure that we had the right people there and that we had a voice at the table that represented our values in the community.